Mark Trimworth in the garden there, trying to get people's clothes. Just talking to women, asking for their stuff. That's weird. Right, we have Elle Bella, Jane and Amy. That's pretty good, isn't it? Yeah, I didn't bring a pen today. That didn't turn up either, apparently.
Well done.
They're from... Elle Bella has a variety show called Elle Bella's
Late Night Variety
There you go.
Assortment.
There you go. And then you guys are from Petite Circus. Are you all from Petite Circus?
Yeah, so there's let me get that out.
Don't touch my shit, man.
There's 4 of us in the show, so the 3 of us and another guy.
Oh, nice. Another guy. Which one do you think is the guy? A guy.
A guy.
Awesome work. Now you've been, because you were kind of pretty much on time. How have you enjoyed the show so far?
Quite a lot, although yeah,
It seems pretty loose.
We did follow the hemorrhoids. I wasn't sure, like.
That is true.
We're on the hemorrhoid show.
Oh, see, that's how late you were.
Yeah.
You got hemorrhoids
during the hemorrhoids.
Oh, yeah, no, I knew that.
Any chance of a picture of hemorrhoids? No, let's not do that. Let's not do that. If you want to see hemorrhoids, you're on the internet. You can watch whatever you want. All right, so tell us about your shows and stuff. Now, I've seen big posters for you. Also, like, it's a really good poster. It's just you looking all glam and awesome.
I made that poster, so
you made it yourself?
I'm doubly flattered.
Yeah, nice. So, and they're huge, and they're at so you're at Gluttony, right?
Yeah.
And have you started them yet, or is it only this week? Okay.
No, yeah. Well, with my show with Elle Bella's, I only did 3 shows. So Friday night at midnight, each Friday at the festival, except for one where I was meant to be at another festival, interstate.
Ooh.
I'm a busy woman, flying here, flying there.
Yeah.
That festival got cancelled, so.
Oh, really? That totally sucks.
It does, but like the entire of Australia is currently going through this ridiculous
Floods
disaster, and Adelaide's kicking ass with its mild weather, unseasonably mild weather.
That's not true. Did you see the rain yesterday?
Yeah, the rain yesterday was awful. Yeah, I had a little flashback to when I was at this other festival and sitting inside, looking outside the windows, rain pouring down.
Listening to.
Except that yesterday I was in a park full of mud, so
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think you were in the garden too. Did you know? Did the river flood yesterday?
A little bit, yeah.
It did.
Yeah, I felt sorry for the deliverance people in Gluttony.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, we went down and visited them. They had this amazing little shelter built though out of like umbrellas and a tarpaulin and garbage bags, and they were hanging out in there and just kind of like, check us out. We got this
they had
awesome
a cool
little space.
setup.
They were so proud of themselves.
Deliverance are a guy. It's a show. You always on a show. It's like an art installation.
Installation.
They just rocked up naked into the Gluttony, and then to survive, they just need people to give them stuff.
Yeah, so they rocked up with absolutely nothing, and they've got like a 4x4 meter space or something like that, and they're not allowed to leave it except to go to the bathroom, to go to the toilet, so nothing else.
And they're not even allowed to
they
wash
had
their
to be
hands.
brought everything to sustain themselves.
Yeah, they must stink now.
No,
Because even the toilets in Gluttony stink, you know.
They made a shower.
Yeah.
Oh wow.
Somebody
Yeah,
got a solid
everyone tells me
shower.
remarkably
How that works,
resourceful.
But they made a shower and then built cool stuff.
Yeah,
What do they have there?
They've been given a lot of food, water, I think, and some things to kind of entertain them. We were going to go and teach them to juggle, but we lost the juggling balls that we bought for them. So but we will. We found them last night.
Oh, cool.
So yeah, we'll
Just floating by in a river.
Yeah. Oh, there they are.
Awesome. So what happens at your late night variety show?
Well, I have guests and I do my thing.
Well, how was that a question to be laughed at? Or were you about to throw up?
He's got the fishbowl at the ready.
He was having the gurn.
Yeah.
All right, so
Very distracting.
same question.
Well, I have all different guests. So I've only got 3 shows, so different guests at each show, and then I come on and kind of do my thing in between. So I'm a circus performer and a sideshow performer. So I do freaky things. I played a bit of music last time. I don't play music very well, but I have this song, a 150-year-old pirate song that's incredibly rude, and I've discovered that you can get away with not really being able to sing very well or play the ukulele very well if you're singing a vulgar song that was written 150 years ago.
What is because I did see ukulele pirate songs, and I didn't want to ask. What was offensive 150 years ago? Is that when pirates were around? Is that recently?
No. Well, this
was like Somalian pirates.
Yeah.
Pirates are still.
Did you wink at me?
I'm R-ing.
All right.
I think you're winking. So what?
Flirting, being a pirate.
What are they?
So much.
If you're a pirate, you need to flirt. You just take what you want. You're welcome. Play more where that came from.
I know.
So what was offensive to a pirate?
You know, but it's offensive these days. Like
Oh.
when I heard the song, I was like, there is no way that was written that long ago. That's a modern song. It
Is it
uses
references Peter?
modern language and things like that. But no, yeah, it is that old. And it was actually inspired by a convict woman in Australia who stole a ship. She was being transported out to Australia, and she like commandeered a ship, took it over,
Wow.
sailed around for a little while. I'm not sure how the story ends, but I can't imagine it's a happy ending. And the song is basically about all the fornicating that went on in the ship.
I love it.
Until it crashed. So
Because no one was at the
kind of a
wheel.
happy ending, kind of a yeah.
Because I've tried to drive a car while fornicating and it's not easy.
I'm imagining a ship is you can take it in shifts. You know, there's a lot
That's
of people
true.
around. Yeah.
Yeah. Yar.
Wow.
It's a lot of
I don't know how we
half.
got onto this.
Okay. We should talk about your show too, because you guys have just been sitting here smiling politely at pirates fornicating. Pirates at half mast.
Contrast.
yeah. Adult show with rude songs. Children's show.
Oh, it's a children's show.
It's a family show.
Ah, family. What's the difference?
No, because
That was-
because,
that
when
was
you
so,
say it's
like-
a kids show, you
Yeah.
expect like high five and
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Teletubbies and the kind of things that parents go, oh my fucking god, I'm going to have to sit through an hour of
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
total garbage. But it's not. It's a family show, which I keep getting in trouble for. So the parents like it as well.
What does that mean? Does that mean that there's a couple of rude things in there that only parents will get, or does it mean that?
No, it's just not boring for adults.
All right. Because there's a kid show that I saw that had a well, she must be like 24, but she's playing like a 13-year-old. She's pretty cute. And I think that's just for the dads.
It must be.
But I'm not a dad, so I didn't find it attractive at all.
Yeah.
We're edging into this whole
Yeah, I know.
creepy
I'm
area now.
just wondering
yeah.
how to.
Well, we're in the Rhino room with 2 comics. You can't really expect me.
Yeah, yeah,
Well,
yeah.
1.5 comics. I'm not that good.
Yeah, no.
So so circus. You've got batons. Are they batons? Juggling.
Juggling clubs.
Juggling. What do you do with them?
You juggle them.
We club people. All right. So were you going to do something with this? We should have asked you at some point.
You'd probably fit a juggle in here. I guess.
Could you? Like, you don't feel like you have to.
No, I think we could. Maybe.
All right.
Go.
Super sweet.
All right.
All right. Oh God. Oh, is this the one where you do it between each other?
Yeah.
But you're probably used to a lot more space, right? So you're gonna have to like.
A lot more.
You're nearly.
You're gonna be in
nearly
like
bad
Matrix
plan.
time.
You know.
All right. Look at that.
Oh, yeah.
3, 2, 1.
Counting 2.
Yay!
I know they can count and they can juggle.
Count and
I
juggle.
know.
These guys are.
I can't do one of those things. So that was amazing. But what the hell is that?
This is a chainsaw.
I know. What the hell is it doing here?
Well, it's you know, I just carry it around.
Yeah.
Yeah, I can't do anything with it, but
Makes
it
it
looks
look
cool.
Yeah.
Yeah.
People don't ask you for change.
Yeah,
Good.
yeah, exactly. Yeah. I can just
Those
give them
people
all
on the
crazy
corner
eyes. And,
trying to sign you
yeah.
up to charities.
Yeah.
No, it's fine. You go. All right. So you are the only woman in the world juggling chainsaws. is that
Yeah,
right? How do you
yeah.
know? Is there like a message board you can say?
I've look. I can't, you know, maybe there's a woman out there juggling a chainsaw who doesn't talk about it very much, but I didn't realize that it would be a thing until I bought the chainsaw and I walked into the shop, because this is an ordinary chainsaw, but it's had a handle welded to it. So I bought it in a store where you get juggling gear, and they just make them in store. So they buy Echo chainsaws and weld handles to them. And
So is Echo the juggler's choice of chainsaw?
well, it's the smallest chainsaw on the market,
Ah.
which is important because one of these weighs about 200 grams or so, and this weighs a bit over 4 kilos.
Right.
So the biggest thing that I've struggled with, way before I was kind of actually terrified of juggling it, was just getting physically strong enough to lift and throw it, because it weighs.
And so you juggle with the baton, so like you just replace one.
Yeah. So I juggle two juggling clubs and this guy. Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, and so this was my big thing. I've been working towards it for a couple of months, and had planned to crack it out at the Adelaide Fringe Festival. And juggle it
Had
for the first
planned.
time.
What does that mean?
Oh well, that
you did?
was my plan, but I
Okay.
did do it. Yeah. However, I've got 3 shows of El Bella's Late Night Variety Assortment. I've done 2 of them, and the last one is this Friday. And so far, I have juggled it twice, once at each show, but I haven't been able to catch one of the clubs. So I've thrown the chainsaw, thrown the clubs, gone to finish, and just not quite been able to catch that club because it's really hard and terrifying. So I'm hoping like hell that this last show I'm going to make all of the catches and it can be a nice way to kind of cap it all off. So if you want to see me juggle a chainsaw, hopefully get it and maybe chop off part of my body, then
Have you ever been
it's
close
fun
to doing
either
that?
way. One time when I was juggling it when it wasn't on, because instinctively when you're juggling clubs and things, if you throw it a bit too hard or not quite hard enough, often you catch it by the ball bend, and that's fine when it's a juggling club. So
when
there's
it's not rotating
and
metal.
because as well, the other thing with this, you see, I've already broken it a little bit because chainsaws really aren't meant to be dropped on the ground, and when you're learning something new, that happens quite a lot. And so I have dropped it a few times and did once actually break it. So it's gaffer taped together now. Very safe.
Can you ever juggle 3 of them at once?
There's a few people who do, but I don't think I will ever be able to because I'm just not physically big enough.
Because it would be really...
Yeah. It just they're so huge and they're so heavy, and just trying to be able to I have to wear wrist guards when I'm wearing them because my wrists aren't strong enough. Because the other thing is it's not very well balanced. Like these have been kind of highly engineered, and this is just a chainsaw which is not designed to be thrown. So it does all sorts of horrible things. It spins in the air, so when you catch it, it flicks your wrists around and does all kinds of nasty things. So yeah.
And I've when you've got a chainsaw and you kind of let it go, it can kind of just take off on its own. And
if you start it, when I start on the ground. I always started on the ground, and there's been a couple of times when I was starting out and didn't know what was going to happen, that I walked away to grab something and it just kind of wanders off on its own, wiggles its way along the ground.
Just wanders into some children. Well, you're gonna have to buy a ticket each now, the two of you. Right. So where and when is your shows?
We are at midday on Saturdays and Sundays at Gluttony. We've already had 2 shows left.
2 shows left, Saturday and Sunday at midday, you're saying.
That's right.
And so everyone can enjoy it.
Yes.
Right.
It's full of lots of all different circus skills and apparatus and a bit of comedy in there too.
How do you learn to be a circus performer? Do you go to circus school, or do you literally have to run away and?
She went
Or
to
are
circus school.
I went to Circus University in Melbourne.
Wow, suck you.
Nika?
Or clown college. If
Was
you
that
will.
Nika?
Yeah, no.
Yes.
Oh, yeah.
Nika. Oh, you know.
I know this stuff.
You've hung around with carnies a while, haven't you?
No, they hang around with me.
That's true. Right, so you went to they're like, check out this freak.
It's like, fuck off, I'm a comedian. No, you're not. You're small, so you're a cunny. No, fuck you.
And so how did you become a carny?
I think I just worked really, really, really hard. Not at a university.
Yeah.
Were you girls like calisthenics and
I did
dance people?
gymnastics when I was little.
Yeah, right. So do you kind of need that stuff when you get a bit older?
It helps.
It's useful, but you can learn to do circus at any age if you've got enough passion.
Jane and I both kind of started doing circus when we were adults, basically.
Yeah, right.
So, and it just kind of means you have to work harder.
Yeah, we had someone else in here who literally said that they did it when they were 30. Or,
Yeah.
Was it Tony Roberts decided to become a magician on his 40th birthday or something?
Yeah.
Which would be good. That just means that you. What other skills did you have before you did this? Because I don't have any other skills. If this doesn't work out.
Yeah, Jane was
a
a
computer
programmer.
programmer.
So
Really?
She's a big nerd.
Yeah.
And
You didn't know that. Worked for the government.
Really?
Yeah.
Ooh, in Canberra?
Yeah.
So defence? Were you a
It
spy?
was health, but so it's not as exciting.
Yeah.
I did work on a project which was the Biosecurities Data Network, which sounds
That's a lot of
much
words.
more high tech and cool than it is.
This totally just feels like an episode of Alias now. That you've infiltrated a circus thing.
The cover.
Yeah.
Awesome
Yeah.
work. All right. And so you guys from Canberra, where are you from?
I'm from Canberra as well, but I live
Okay.
in Melbourne now.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
And so what have you guys enjoyed about Fringe? Because you've been here for a while now.
Yeah, we've been here from the start. I think it's so stressful and it's so much work, and you're working so hard all the time, but there is nothing like it. Going out to a huge festival, you've got heaps of your friends around that are working alongside you. You're producing the kind of work that you want to be, because the rest of the year we're doing corporate gigs and things like that, and you don't get a lot of choice about the kind of work that you produce for that sort of thing. You've got to, what the market wants. So festivals is where you get to come out, you get to make a show that you get to be passionate about. You meet heaps of amazing people, go out drinking and partying, and it's just, it's a month of a really surreal experience that most people don't really get an opportunity to do. So
Yeah, it is a weird world. Now, who of you have put on weight and who of you have lost weight during this festival? I put on weight because
She always had a heart attack with that
Oh,
question.
awkward.
That's
I
a
don't
legitimate
think you're supposed
question.
to ask women things like that.
Answer the question.
I've fluctuated.
You fluctuated?
Yeah.
You retain a lot of water? Is that what you
Well, when it was really hot, I lost a bunch of weight, and then when it wasn't so hot, I put it back on.
You're sweet.
Well, Elle ate 2 Kranskis yesterday.
German town yesterday. We went to Hahndorf.
German.
That was the best thing ever. Because I'm half German, and
Yeah.
so I've been to Germany a lot. And my grandmother used to send us packages every Christmas time. So I was like a kid in a candy store, walking around going,
There's a lot of candy stores there too.
There
Like,
are so many candy stores.
you just, like,
We want so
fudge
much
just-
German candy. Oh my lord.
Lots
Yeah.
of Kranskis too.
Yeah, but yeah, 2 Kranskis.
eat
Can't
up
let
the
it go.
Kranskis,
No,
alright?
seriously, I ate 2 10-inch Kranskis. I ate one and went, I'm so full, I'm going to explode, and then went,
I took
how
my,
often are you in Germantown?
yeah, I took my dad there for his birthday once, and we go, oh, let's get a mixed grill between the two of us, and it was like a plate like this big. It had a pork hock like that, right? And then there was like mashed potato. It looked like a rocket ship taking off, like with the. And I got a photo of my dad just looking at it. He looked scared in the photo, like he just like just looking at meat. It was so delicious. We're back to the car. Dad just he was a bit weird. I'm like, are you all right? And he just sits in the car and he goes, just trying to breathe. What? Hopefully you got the stream working today, Dad, and you saw yourself on the internet. Otherwise, go to my website. You'll see yourself on there as well. So, anything else to plug? Have you seen any shows you reckon are good that you should plug?
Yeah. Okay. Yes, we have
definitely.
definitely.
Woo!
We've got friends who are
really
doing a
excited
show called Pants Down Circus, or the show's called
Oh,
Foreplay, and it is amazing. It is one of the best things I've seen. One of
For
the best circus
families or
shows.
children?
Well, actually, for families and adults, it's sort of
Ooh.
at 9:30 at night, so it's more of a adults who like seeing circus. So there's lots of heaps of comedy in there, but it's just pure spectacle. So the 4 of them work in 2 duos normally, and they've just kind of gone, let's make a show that has all of our biggest, most spectacular acts in it. So they just that was the purpose of this show. So it is the most intense. It's just an hour of non-stop, the biggest circus spectacle, but with a sense of humor behind it, with lots of comedy and things. So
Awesome.
yeah, all the great things about like Cirque and Trad Circus and things like that. And
Did they actually
and they
take
take
their
their pants
pants
off a few times.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But the whole show isn't with no pants.
No.
See,
no.
that's-
just,
Near
just,
the
just
finale.
Just at opportune moments. you
Okay,
know.
cool.
Find those comedy moments and yeah. So I see that. But the other show that I really want to recommend, which I have nothing to do with, and I just saw the other day and just thought was absolutely amazing, was it's called Tough by Kirsten.
Yeah.
Icahn.
Rasmussen?
Yeah, sure.
Rasmussen. Is that offensive?
No.
Is it?
I
Okay.
just I would have had a hope of trying to pronounce it, but
Alright, gotcha.
something started with an R and it's long. But yeah, it's Tough. It's amazing. It's at Lo-Fi at 10:45, and one of the best things I've seen. It was hilarious. It's a one-woman play. She's playing all the characters. She has the most amazing sort of physicality and does great voices and things. Just so much fun. So
Cool.
I would highly recommend that show.
We've been talking for ages. You guys haven't had the chance to play a game yet. So let's play a game. Now,
Is there a game that we can play with 3 of us? Is there?
no, but because
Oh.
we've only got 2 left, Candy Challenge and Speed Jenga, why don't you guys take one each? Because they're both 60-second games, and we'll get you guys playing at the same time.
Oh.
So what? Okay, so you're pretty keen on the
Apparently she
Candy
wants
Challenge.
candy.
All right.
No, it might be terrible.
And then, so who wants to play the second
Candy
one? I guess you-
Challenge!
I think you should.
Which means that, is it
This
Amy in the
is-
middle? Or,
yes.
okay, it means you don't get anything.
That's
No,
alright.
I mean, you can have some
Well,
chocolate.
you can have some.
It's a good year.
It's a very good year.
3 years ago.
16 years ago.
Vintage.
Good vintage chocolate
All
right
right, so
there.
Jane, you have to suck them into there and blow them into there.
Wait, this is what Josh and you just did last year.
Okay.
What?
Sorry.
Is there
Friends of us
controversy?
came on last year and did this challenge. So
All right,
she's done research. She
Oh,
saw them do
sweet.
this last
Well,
year.
this is the only one we-
She's been practicing the
All
whole
right,
time. just
and
in
you
case.
have to. You play Speed Jenga, so you have to do as much Jenga as you can in a
Okay,
minute.
I'm awful at Jenga, so this is going to be great.
Sweet. Okay.
Speed Jenga!
Get that chocolate out of here.
Oh, you have to go over there.
You have to go over here.
Oh, am I doing it at the same? Oh,
Yeah,
shit,
yeah.
At the same time. Ooh.
That way, Maz gets to do 2 leaderboards, which he loves so much. Yeah, it's cheap Jenga.
Okay, you hold this one.
I will.
I'll hold this
I'll
one.
help.
All right.
I can't remember. Are you allowed to like poke them first, or
Yeah,
does it
you
have
can,
to
you can
be-
use 2 hands. It's fine.
Right. Okay.
So, and you guys get to keep, however, you get to keep them all, but But the ones that you get in the other side, you get to keep.
This is
No,
chocolate.
no,
as
you
well.
actually, you are the thing. So wherever you are, you're in the right
American
place.
candy.
They just have to follow you.
Everything.
Hey.
You're the star of this. All right, you guys ready?
Ready?
Set, go. All right, while you're doing that, I will, I don't have the details for you. These guys, Le Petite Circus? Or just
Le Petite Circus.
Le Petite Circus. 12 o'clock gluttony in the carry-on.
In the
Excess.
excess theatre,
Okay.
which is the big one.
Good stuff. What? You right?
Yep.
Okay,
It's fine.
good. Ella's late night variety show. The last one is this Friday, the 16th of March at 11:55.
Jane.
That was smart of you
Yes.
because otherwise,
Well, it's actually at midnight, I'll be honest.
Yeah.
But, that just confused the system.
yeah, because then you're on the next day. You're on like a Saturday morning.
Exactly. Shows up weird.
Cool. And so it's like cabaret and music and
I've got circus acts and comedians, and it feels really weird to be plugging my show and playing Jenga at the same
Yep.
time, but yeah.
you've got to focus on one.
Yeah,
So,
yeah. One of these things is being sacrificed by my split focus.
Even that sentence was only half done.
The sad thing is, I think I'm sacrificing plugging my show
Oh,
for the Jenga.
Oh,
all right, that was pretty good.
Doing well.
So you got about
beginning.
9. That's not bad.
Is it?
And have you started eating them already?
No,
Yeah,
from
one of
this
those
one.
Okay, right.
No, wait, hang on.
How much do you guys get?
This
Aaron,
one.
no. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14 and a half.
I think
All right.
I'm like broke.
Oh,
Jangle.
but the
Okay.
other half's not in there.
Okay, so who's who?
14
Okay.
and a half.
So L Bella, L with 2 L's, got 9, and Le Petite Circus got 14 and a half.
Yeah.
That might actually be the difference between you making it and not. So
Half,
well
yeah.
halved. That's awesome. Okay.
Hey, man, do you want some chocolate that doesn't suck?
Yes,
What are you talking about? This is good
mean-
chocolate.
Really? Oh, see, I was going to dare you to eat it. You just went for it.
Tastes like a flake.
Does it?
It fucking does.
It does not taste like a flake.
Yeah.
All right. Where can people find out more about you? Do you guys have stuff on YouTube and stuff?
Yeah, we do. Well, Le Petite does. I don't think.
You're not gonna put it on YouTube?
No. You know the
If
stupid
it goes
thing?
wrong, you should definitely put it on YouTube.
I should definitely. You know the stupid thing is that I every time before I get to my show, I'm like so busy promoting it and things like that. I haven't filmed this once. I didn't even film like my first having a crack at it ever. Which is a bit sad. So I've got to make sure I film it this time.
We'll just fake it.
Well, and what's the next step? Do you then go into lawnmowers or something? Or whippersnippers?
Definitely. Yeah.
Has anyone juggled a whippersnipper? That'd be good.
Yeah.
Oh,
Sorry.
that was going to change the world.
I mean, no, never.
That's a great idea.
Until it
Yeah.
went
Has
So
wrong.
you should get right on that.
What about a leaf blower?
Yes?
Yeah, we've actually got a friend who juggles power. Sorry. I mean, no.
How about
You guys just have to
we're
work
gonna
out.
find someone?
How about a blender?
No.
Not to my knowledge.
That's
Boom.
terrifying.
Done.
Yeah,
All right.
you can
sweet.
have that. That is all yours.
Kitchen
Next
totally
Fringe
gonna-
Festival.
Shotgun mine.
Jason Chong
All right.
in juggling a
Kitchenware
blender.
circus.
Here are your leaderboards. Who we got first? This is the Candy Challenge one.
Oh,
You guys
36.
just got on. You only just got on.
Hey,
That's awesome.
you're there.
Literally
You're there.
1.5.
You're there. That's the
Yeah,
important
Lords of Luxury smashed it yesterday. They have shows at the
thing.
Adelaide
36,
Town
that's
Hall.
ridiculous.
That's the youth circus from Gluttony.
Yeah.
Well, they're not youth circus anymore, but
No such thing as
Pretty
normal.
normal,
Yeah,
yeah.
they did great too. I don't think they'd eaten in a while, and when I told them they could have the
Right, yeah.
chocolate, they were pretty keen. All right, this is the speed Jenga you did.
Hey,
didn't.
I'm on the
Oh, you
board
made it.
too.
Just.
Wow.
Excellent work. Well, thank you so much for coming in, guys.
That's all right. Thanks for having us.
One more plug for your shows, and then we'll let you go.
Okay, well, I'm on Friday night at midnight at the ACST at Gluttony, which is the big tent. We want to fill it up because it's the last one.
Yay.
So yeah, Friday night at midnight, El Bella's late night variety assortment. Oh, and
Yes,
here's a
more?
deal.
Yeah,
Here's
oh,
a deal
wow.
for your readers, for all those people out there.
they're
And,
not reading.
well, you know.
The ones in the chat room are.
Yeah.
So it kind of makes sense.
Yeah. Hey.
Sorry.
Thanks.
Fucking
Thanks,
lay
Jason.
off, all right?
Yeah. So if you buy tickets at the Gluttony box office and say the word ukulele, you can have a ticket for $5 instead of $16.
That's a totes bargain.
$5 ukulele.
Totes.
Yeah, nice.
Totes.
Awesome. And Le Petite Circus, when and where?
It is at Gluttony Access Theatre at noon on Saturday and Sunday this weekend.
Sweet. Please thank El Bella, Amy, and Jay. No, you swapped up positions, didn't you? Jane and Amy from Things. Yay.